been waiting all day.
Sorry about the delay, son.
Well, what's the score? Where's my brief?
He'll be writing to you.
Writing?
I'm sorry, the judge wouldn't wear the new bail application. You'll have to stay in custody.
Well, how the hell am I going to prove I'm innocent if I'm stuck in here, eh?
Sorry, lad.
Do you think there's any truth in it, though? I mean, Ron and that young girl.
Well, I'm not going to ask him.
It is a bit odd, though, isn't it? I mean, nobody knows what hospital Dee Dee's in and what's really wrong with her. Do you think she found out about Ron and this girl and walked out on her?
Hello, love.
What do you think of that?
I think it's probably true. Wouldn't be surprised if adultery was catching round here. Oh, Dad, would you do me a favour later and mind Thomas for me? I have to see my solicitor after 5.
Pleasure.
Thanks.
Did you say solicitor?
Yes. I'm filing for divorce.
Oh, Anna. Good news. Yeah. You remember Neil, the guy from Manchester I was telling you about, the one I met in Germany?
Yes, he works for your company.
Yeah. Well, I was talking to him today, and he wants to meet you. I told him to come round about 8 o'clock. He'll take you to dinner.
No.
Why?
Because I have other plans. Get on the phone straight away and tell him no.
Anna, this could solve all your problems. He'll actually marry you for £4,000.
Peter, if I want to marry a man, I'll choose him myself. I'm not having you interfering.
I'm off. We'll see you.
Jimmy, please. Don't be.
Look, I've got to go in. If I take any more time off, they'll sack me.
If you stay near that Barry Grant any longer, you'll end up dead, not fat.
He's well out of it. He's going to get banged up for 10 years for this, I'm telling you.
You don't know that. Where have you gets off? Where have you comes looking for you? Jimmy, let it go. You can find another job somewhere else.
Don't talk soft. There's clubs closing left, right and centre. Listen, I'm well in at the Luth. Joe's told me.
But I don't want you working in the clubs. I hate them. I hate everything about them. God, Jimmy, your own boss tried to kill you.
Yeah, and he got caught, didn't he? He got caught and he's going down. And he's not my boss, Joey's.
All I'm asking you to do is to get an ordinary job. A safe job. Any other job than working in nightclubs.
I have promised Joe Elsall that I'm going in. So I'm going.
Jimmy, please.
Look, I'm doing this for us. Barry Grant's already ruined our future when he burnt my shop down. I am not having him ruining it again. I'll see you later.
Well, I hope our Tony didn't see it. It was blown round in the woods.
Is that the last one, do you think?
Flaming well hope so. You know, I could kill our Michael for doing this to us. And you. At least he's out the way for a few. Where are you going?
Oh, I feel sick.
Look, should I phone up and make a doctor's appointment?
Only if it's an appointment to get rid of this thing inside me.
It's not a thing, Bev. It's a baby. Our baby. And we've got to talk about it.
I can't. I'm going to be sick.
Kent's had it in for me for years.
What's he having in for you?
One of my mate's wife and child were murdered. He thought I had something to do with it.
Did you?
No. Well, the bloke she'd been carrying on with got sent down for it, didn't he? Well, that was ages ago anyway, Oscar. I'm just worried about what Joe Elsall and Kent are up to now.
Have you got any proof that she set you up?
Well, if I wasn't stuck in here, I'd get the proof, wouldn't I?
How did she do it then?
So flaming simple, wasn't it? I've worked it all out now. A couple of nights after I knocked her about a bit, she asked me down to the club. Said she wanted to talk about a compromise. Should have known that was garbage from the start. All she wanted was me out. She didn't want to talk about a compromise. She just got me there to set me up, didn't she?
Yeah, but how did she do it?
Well, the minute I walked into the place, she got one of the bar staff to come over and take my coat off me. Well, my coat only had my keys to the car in it, didn't it? So, she talked round in circles for half an hour, then suddenly decides that we've talked enough. That's it. A minute after that, I got my coat back.
You mean?
Yeah. One of their stooges took me coat, got the keys, drove the car and knocked Jimmy down.
What? So she just... let Jimmy be killed in order to set you up on a murder charge?
Yeah. She's a bitch, Oscar. I didn't do it. She used the fact that me and Jimmy had fell out to set me up. It should be Joe Elswell in it, not me.
Don't you think this is all a bit hasty?
I don't see what time's got to do with it. Max has betrayed me and I've got to do something about it.
I agree.
How can you just blithely agree like that? I don't think Patricia realises what a big step she's taking.
I do, Mum.
Do you? Have you thought what it might mean to Thomas growing up without a father?
If there's one thing I know about Max, he wouldn't neglect his own son. He'll have access to him.
You can say that now. But you wouldn't be the first couple to use a child as a weapon when things started getting acrimonious.
As far as I'm concerned, this will be a civilized divorce.
Quite right. There's no reason why it shouldn't be.
There's every reason. It's a massive step to take, ending a marriage. I think Patricia's got a very short memory. Have you forgotten all that went on when Susanna divorced Max over you? And how you came crying to me and telling me you were sick and tired of all their fighting?
I'm not like Susanna.
Absolutely not.
You can't possibly tell how things are going to turn out. And with your state of health, is it wise to go into so much upset?
Well, it didn't cross Max's mind when he was busy sneaking his ex-wife into our daughter's bed.
It would be best for my health, Mum, to have a clean break with Max. I'm going ahead. I'm going to the solicitors.
I need to be out of here. I need to see Jimmy Corkle. You know, to tell him the score.
You just have to wait till the trial. And then let the barrister loose on Jimmy. You know? Cross-examination.
For God's sake, Oscar. It could be months before the trial. And I'll be stuck in here with a deal in my head, and I can't wait that long. I mean, I've never been in prison before, have I? I mean, look at this place. Just look at the state of it. It stinks. The food's not fit for a dog. I can't face years in a place like this. I just can't do it. I'm gonna go down for years. Years for something I didn't do.
Cheers. Is this a private party or can anyone join in?
Come in. Have a drink.
I take it you've heard then?
Heard what?
Well, champagne for tea is hardly a regular occurrence in this establishment, is it?
We were just celebrating Jimmy coming back to work.
And that toll bank Barry Grant being locked up.
Well, I take it you haven't heard then. Well, our friend Mr. Grant and his top-notch lawyer made an application for bail today to a judge in Chambers.
A fella let him out on bail.
No, the poor fellow wasted his money. The judge said no. So he stays in Walton till the trial begins.
Brilliant.
I must say, it made my day.
Come in.
Hi. I just came to apologise. It was very insensitive of me just setting you up with Neil like that.
You don't understand, do you?
I just know you're saving up to pay someone to marry you. I was trying to help.
I don't have that kind of money.
Well, I don't think he's in any big rush for the money.
I don't want anything to do with this, Neil.
Just he seems ideal to me. And he's willing.
Look, it's not that simple, Peter. You know I'd have to convince the Home Office that I have genuine feelings for this man. Now, how could I do that when he's gay? What if they found that out?
I'm sure you could carry it off.
I don't want to carry it off. Look, I've thought about this a great deal. I want a husband, yes. But why can't I have one that I can love? Ever since I came here, that's all I wanted. I want to find the right man.
Why don't you just meet him? Just no strings attached, just a nice night out.
No. Tell him thank you, but no. Besides, I've already made arrangements to go out tonight.
Another escort job.
Yes.
Anna, do you really think you're going to meet the right man going out with his middle-aged businessman, or whoever it is that hires you?
Well, for the moment, I haven't got any choice, have I? Besides, I quite like the work and pays well.
Hey, I'll tell you something. It's a good job Kent had to go back on duty. Otherwise, there wouldn't have been a bottle left in the place.
He's gone outside. What's a couple of bottles of booze?
Yeah.
Right, I've got to get back to work.
back again? We're not open till 8.
Was this a private celebration? I don't know, champagne this time of day. No wonder the expenses against this place are so high.
Your friend Barry Grant's got no connection with this place anymore. If you want to see him, try Walton Jail.
Yeah. He had his appeal for bail knocked back this Abbey, so he'll be living there for a long while yet.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried about that. So's Barry. I've just been to visit him.
Look, who are you exactly?
Just a friend. Did you know Barry let me show your books to my accountant?
He had no right to do that.
Very interesting reading. Quite a lot of money gone astray, it seems.
That's got nothing to do with you. What do you want?
I'm just worried about Barry. I think he might have been set up. Don't they call it framed?
Well, that's what he's told you, is it? He's trying to wriggle out of it. I told you he'd try. I know what he's like.
The thing is, he might not be the only one who's been set up. Barry says that he and Joe fell out over these discrepancies.
Those books were available to him any time he wanted to check them.
I'm not so soft. I can't see that there'd be a very good reason for someone to want Barry out of the way.
Hey, what is all this crap? Barry Grant tried to murder me.
Did he? Are you sure?
I was there, wasn't I?
But did you see him? You saw his car. But did you see his face? Did you see who was driving?
Someone else saw him leave here and drive off in that Jeep.
But did you see Barry's face? Or did you just see someone in a Mac like Barry's? People sometimes think...
Get this creep out of here. He's just doing Grant's dirty work for him.
Too uncomfortable, all this, is it?
I'm too busy for this. Get him out.
You heard. Out.
I'm leaving.
Yeah, and don't bother coming back, all right?
I won't bother you again, son. Not if you don't want me to, but... Take this, eh?
What do I want your flaming business card for?
You might want to talk to me after you've thought all this through. You've been set up, lad, by her.
Oh, just do one, will you? Go on.
She's been swindling Barry for months. Don't think it's kind of funny that when he finds out, he winds up in Walton Jail? I'd call that a bit of a coincidence. And did you really see Barry driving that car? And Barry says you usually drive home at night. Well, how come you walked home that night?
Joe suggested I did.
Take it, lad. You might be wanting to listen to me after you've had a little think.
I'm all right, thanks.
Bev, we've got to talk about the baby.
No, don't keep calling it that, Ron. I just want to get rid of it.
Why?
I just do.
That's not a reason, is it? Come on, love. 18, you're like this. Tell me. Bev, I want this baby. I don't care if it's mine or... I want it.
You just think you do.
No, Bev, that's the truth.
Oh, you say that now, Ron, eh? But what happens when it's born? When I'm up half the night with a crying baby and we're stuck in some crummy flat with smells of nappies and toys all over the floor?
Bev, I've done it before. I can do it again.
You won't want to know. You won't be interested. What? A couple of nights with a crying baby, you'll be running back to Dee Dee and I'll be stuck on my own with a baby. A one-parent family.
It won't be like that, I'm telling you. I've got a house, haven't I? We won't be living in some crummy flat. We'll be a proper family.
How can we be a proper family when you won't even tell your kids?
Yeah, well, if that's what it takes to keep this baby, I'll tell you. You can move in tomorrow.
What? You move me into your wife's house?
Yes, I would. You can move in any time you like. Dee Dee's going to be away for ages. We can get our own place when she comes out of the convent.
Won't work, Ron. You'll get fed up with me.
Bev, you're wrong. I love you. I don't want people saying this is some stupid fling, some daft affair. I want to make a future for us. And I'm prepared for anything that anybody wants to throw at us. I mean it, Bev. Dee Dee and me are history. I'll burn me boats. Oh, hello, Bing. What can I do for you?
Well, it's a bit embarrassing, actually, Ron. You see, I found this blowing around in my back garden, and I thought you'd better have a look at it.
Yeah, thanks, mate. This was my eldest son's idea of revenge when he found out my marriage was over. Mind you, it's bound to cause the kids a bit of upset when they find their dad's fallen in love with a young woman like Bev here, isn't it? But the thing is, Bing, they'll get used to it. Everybody will get used to it. So there's no point in hiding it, is there? You see, me and Bev here, we're going to make a new start. Settle down in our own house and get on with it. Okay, I know everybody will say that I'm a stupid old man. It won't last 5 minutes, but they're wrong. You see, I love her. This is real for me. It's for keeps.
Well, I just thought I'd, drop that in for you. Well, I'll see you later. Bye.
Now, do you believe what I say to you?
I don't know.
Could I speak to Max Farnham, please? Oh. No message.
Jean, you're not going to believe this. I just took that poster thing back to Ron Dixon, and he's given me this long speech about how his marriage is over, how he's in love with this Beverly girl, how they're going to live together forever and ever.
With Beverly?
Yes, I couldn't believe it. He's standing there as bold as brass with his arm round her.
He's going to make a fool of himself is all I can say. Poor Dee Dee, it won't do her much good.
Would you tell her?
Absolutely not. Let's hope he comes to his senses before Dee Dee gets out of hospital, or wherever she is.
Hello? Looking for business?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I don't want us disturbed. Now, look, Bev, I've told you exactly where I stand. Now, I want you to tell me just why you want to get rid of this baby.
Told you, Ron.
And I've answered all your objections, haven't I? I even told one of my neighbours, for God's sake. I mean it, Bev, I'll stick with you and the baby.
I'm scared.
Scared? What of? Childbirth? Well, what then?
You know I told you I had an abortion when I was 14?
Yeah, I wish you hadn't.
Well, I was at school, and it was this bloke who was working on the school buildings, on the extension. I went with him a few times, and when he found out I was pregnant, he just left. He disappeared. He never came back. He was getting engaged to another girl. He wanted to marry her, so he dumped me. My mum said she'd look after me and the baby, but I was scared, Ron. I was scared of bringing up a kid by myself. I was scared of never having any money, never having any freedom. I mean, I wouldn't even eat till I got to the abortion clinic. Look, Ron, he dumped me, and I don't want to be dumped again. I don't want to bring up a kid, not by myself.
You won't be, love, will you?
I am too young to have a baby, Ron. I want to do things, go places. I want to live a bit.
But it won't be like that. You can still do all them things. We'll do them together. We'll have the money. I want the baby.
What about Dee Dee?
I meant that. It's all finished. Theo, I've taken it off and I'll never wear it again. I mean it, Bev. I want you to move into my place tomorrow. Get rid of the flat. I'm committed to you and the baby. You see, love, I'm staying with you. You're my future. Our future.
Do you promise me?
We're shut.
Only need a couple of bars of chocolate.
Are you deaf? We're shut. Yeah, love, I promise. You have that baby, and we'll be all right.
Okay.
Max, can you spare a moment?
Yes, certainly.
I tried to phone you at the office, but you've gone. It's Patricia. She's gone to the solicitor. She's going to start divorce proceedings.
Divorce? She can't. We haven't even When did she go?
Oh, about 5 minutes ago. I tried to persuade her to think again.
Did she say which solicitor?
Oh, I'm sorry she didn't.
That's the one she uses for business stuff. God, what's it called? Westbrook? Winston's.
Do you know where to find him?
Try and stop me.
What's all this about you fiddling money off Barry Grant? You know, what Oscar said.
Don't tell me you believe that blabbering old prat.
Well, he seems to know what he's talking about.
He's talking out of his backside. Anyway, it's got nothing to do with you. Your job's out there.
It's got a lot to do with me if someone tries to run me down.
Yeah, well, take that up with Barry Grant, not me.
And what if Oscar's right? What if somebody has tried to set Barry up?
You saw him, for goodness sake.
I can't be sure.
You saw him, Jimmy. You saw him, and you made a statement to that effect to the coppers.
Yeah, I know, but...
But nothing, Jimmy. If you want to keep this job, you stick to that statement.
What have been wrong? Barry could go to prison for not...
You stick to that bloody statement, or you might lose more than just a job. Got it? What the hell are you doing here?
I suppose I could say the same to you. What's this about? Seeing solicitors, filing for a divorce.
Suppose my mother told you.
Yeah, of course you did. You can't just rush into a lawyer's office and kick off a divorce petition. These things need to be discussed.
There's nothing to discuss.
Look, how far have you got?
I've started a divorce petition that states that you committed adultery with the former Mrs. Farnham.
Patricia, why did you do that? We haven't talked about it properly.
Like I said, it happened. There's nothing to talk about.
You can't do this.
Do you mind?
I want you to go back in there and tell them that you've changed your mind.
See you in court.